You're watching TVC News Hour. You may have heard about the death of an icon in the Nigerian movie industry, a playwright and a renowned poet, Adebayo Faleti, who died at his home on July the 23rd. Exactly 1 year ago, our correspondent Abimbola Agbebi was in Faleti's hometown, Ibadan, southwest Nigeria, where she had an exclusive interview with him. In this Sunday special, she'll be telling us about the late playwright Adebayo Faleti before and after his death.
This is the two-story building where the late veteran actor and Nigerian poet Adebayo Faleti lived until his death. Exactly 1 year ago, I visited his home in Orogun area of Ojo in Ibadan, southwestern Nigeria. The old and frail Adebayo Faleti sat in his living room with eyes trained on his Bible. It was a Sunday morning. Every Sunday, Faleti sits with his family to observe the Sunday morning devotion, usually conducted by a clergyman that regularly comes around. This was one man who for many years had earned so much popularity on television for his role in many epic Yoruba movies.
Remember, heed my words, or else you will die.
Magun, kí mo ṣe máa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ fún?
Magun kì í ṣàrùn.
Magun is not a disease.
Ṣùgbọ́n ikú ni.
It is death.
But it was equally interesting to find out the softer side of him as a family man during our visits.
He's a great person and he's very hardworking. He's a father, he's a mentor, and he's, I would just say he's a father, and that's what he is.
If we are fighting, Baba will come to me and he will be telling me that, "Ọmọ kí ni kí n ṣe? Èwo tún ni kí n ṣe? Àbí n gòkè kí n jálulẹ̀ bí ọ̀bọ? Èwo tún ló ní n ṣe?" So by that time, if you sing that songs to me, my mind will just clear.
The aged Yoruba translator, ace actor, and the pioneer staff of the first television station in Africa, west of the Sahara, WNTV, told me how he got his legendary mastery of the Yoruba language.
Wo òṣùpá yìí bó ti lé tó gún wà lójú ọ̀run tó fi gbogbo ohun tá à ń rí láyé ṣàpẹẹrẹ ayé wa bọ́pẹ́ títí oṣù ó dòṣùpá bóṣùpá sì ti bí àyín mọ́lẹ̀dẹ́gbẹ̀ òṣùpá náà padà tún wọ́ ọ̀kùn òkun náà yóò tún padà di oṣù àràmọ́jú díẹ̀díẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wa máa yí fódúra wọn kò sóhun tó pọ̀ tí ò ní tán kò sóhun tó dùn tí ò ní tán kò sóhun tó burú jáì tí ò ní tán.
I spent quite a lot of my early life in the village, and this gave me a good opportunity, having in-depth study of the Yoruba language and culture. My father would call me and tell me stories. My brother also would tell me stories. I live within the culture too. I see the culture practiced all sorts of ways, which were very interesting. For instance, you are not allowed in Yoruba culture to beat your wife. If you do, there's a repercussion for it.
A renowned poet and filmmaker, Faleti, who started his career as a cinema narrator, also told me about his fears for the future of the Nigerian entertainment and art industry. He emphasized the death of creative writers.
There are no more creative writers. You don't write new good films. There are sorts of stories that we can still write about, but what you see on our television stations, this is on our films, is a man fighting his wife, or a wife duping her husband, all sorts of things which are flimsy. There are so many things about Nigeria about the Yoruba people that they can actually say something about, like the historical films, which we have films like Afanja, Bashorunga, and so many more like that.
In his house, I was shown Faleti's library filled with hundreds of literary works he authored. One of his books, titled Eda Kolarukmi, received several awards and a Festival of Art honor in 1995. His other books include Ida Mukpadi Mukailu, Akonde Ologun, among others. My visit to his house on this day confirmed his passion for the Yoruba cultural values and tradition. Baba Faleti did not hesitate to teach me some of these age-long Yoruba songs and narratives.
Mene mene poka, poka poka tabi posarara, obarugo kalodo, unko mono mene poka. A lot of these things are composed to teach them numerals, 1 to 10.
Yes, he has acted, produced and directed a number of stage plays and movies. But the most popular ones that resonate in the minds of his fans are Thunderbolt, known as Magun, in 2001, Afonja in 2002, Bashorunga in 2004. One of his daughters that acted Agbonri in Bashorunga had this to say.
Start to prepare myself if it happens, you know. And one thing that I would really miss about him, I don't just know if he can come back as a young man. I think I would choose him as a husband.
Alagba Adebayo Faleti's love for his mother tongue saw him translating the Nigerian national anthem to his native language. He went further to translate speeches made by the former head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, and Chief Ernest Shonekan, head of the interim national government of Nigeria. In spite of the notable contributions he made, especially towards the growth of the arts, Alagba Faleti told me that his effort did not receive due recognition.
We need a government which will appreciate all these things by giving substantial assistance to anybody who has spent a lot of time practicing and who cannot practice anymore.
From writing to broadcasting and acting, everyone that knew Faleti and his love for culture will enjoy his peerless storytelling skills and will readily agree that he has covered miles in the world of arts. Little wonder his death on Sunday the 23rd of July at the age of 95 jolted many people within and outside the Nigerian movie industry. I went back to his home on the 25th day of July, just 2 days after his death. These mourning faces greeted us. His favorite couch in the living room was occupied by mourners. His bedroom, though, had traces of him, his reading glasses, and one of his novels. Faleti is now being remembered by his works. Exactly 8:38 a.m. on Sunday morning, the 23rd of July, this was the bathroom where the late veteran actor and Nigerian poet Alagba Adebayo Faleti breathed his last, shortly after he observed his usual morning devotion with his family.
He was a very nice and cool-headed elderly person. In fact, I began my acting career and everything I am today from him since 1972. And he taught me many things.
We are going to miss him a lot. We're going to miss his counseling, his advice, his love for us. And thank God that he lived a very good, a fulfilled life. And we are only celebrating him. We are not mourning him at all.
Olori Olubomi Faleti, his younger wife, recounted Faleti's last moments.
In our house, we always we always woke up at around 5 o'clock in the morning. So on that Sunday, when we woke up in the morning around 5 o'clock, we just do the morning devotion. After the morning devotion, every one of us departed with the children. And when we want to go to the kitchen to go and cook, because it was on Sunday, they will call, then the pastor will come to preach to Baba every Sunday. So I asked him to come and bath. He said he wants to drink pap first, and I want to stand up to go and prepare the pap for him. He said I should come back. Am I scared away from him? That did I want to run away? I said, I run to where? She said I should sit down beside him. After they asked me to come and look at him in the ambulance. That was the end of Adebayo Faleti.
Both the younger and the older wife say it will be greatly missed.
Like everybody knows, he's a Yoruba man. He loves children. He loves children generally, not only his children. He loves all children. And he lived a good life.
I miss him very well because he's my companion. He's my companion. Every time, he will be telling me that I must not scare, that nothing will bite me.
Our visit to the home of the deceased gave his wife the opportunity to correct a wrong notion about Faleti's age, which has been widely reported by the print, broadcast and social media.
He doesn't like to be exposing his age, so he's 95 years old.
While Nigerians continue to mourn this great man, many say the vacuum left by the deceased actor will remain unfilled for a long time. For a man whom many have described as a great thespian and a successful broadcaster, family, friends and counterparts say the late Alagba Adebayo Faleti will be sorely missed. Abimbola Agbebi, TVC News, Ibadan, Oyo State.